Good afternoon, gang. Happy lunch hour. Happy Friday afternoon, whatever. Happy Friday morning if you're on the West Coast. Okay. Uh, yeah. If your blood isn't boiling this morning, it should be. If you are still one of those people that believe that the U.S. Constitution isn't being torn apart at the seams by this administration, you better wake the hell up. Okay. It's no big secret that the Biden administration or the Obama administration were actively trying to tear apart the Second Amendment. Okay, that's been going on for decades about the whole people shouldn't own weapons and all this sort of crap, right? We know that one. They've been trying to tear apart the Fourth Amendment, the right to, search and seizure, that you have that there has to be a court order or reason, that the FBI just can't come storming into your house or into your place of business or into anything you own and say, we want it, therefore you have to give it to us. Kind of like they tried to fine Twitter $350,000 for not turning over Trump's tweets. Okay, sorry, I don't care how you slice them. Trump owns the tweets. No different than I own these videos. Twitter didn't own Trump's tweets. YouTube doesn't own my videos. It's me. Okay. But today, if you want to completely talk about destroying the U.S. Constitution, today, the First Amendment got turned on its ear by this moron judge, Tanya Chutkan, who was presiding over the latest Trump indictment. Okay? Now, I want to remind you about this woman. She was appointed by Obama. Okay, this was after donating to his campaign twice. I don't know, you want to say a little pay to play there, maybe? Okay. She worked at the same law firm, the liberal law firm that Hunter Biden worked for. Okay, so we can talk about utterly corrupt. Okay, but this is the woman that is seated on the bench in front of Trump's hearing going on today. All right. She's the same one who was basically giving the harshest punishments to January 6th participants. We're going to use this, okay, without any sort of fair trial, without any charges, but she had no problem jailing them, okay? Go back and watch Tucker on Twitter yesterday and his interview with the top cop in D.C. and how crooked this whole thing was, where the top cop is saying Nancy Pelosi was the one that orchestrated the entire January 6th protest, and there were Democrat operatives in there screaming like crazy. Ray Epps, ring a bell to anybody? Okay. I just want to lay the ground rule, the basis for what this idiot judge said today. This is unbelievable, okay? At the beginning of the trial this morning, at 10:30 Eastern, the judge's quote, I want to read this to you verbatim. Mr. Trump, like every American, has a First Amendment right to free speech, but that right is not absolute. A defendant's free speech is subject to conditions. Really? Okay. Madam Judge, who I'm assuming graduated law school, maybe a little bit better than Biden at the bottom of his class, who worked in a law firm, albeit a corrupt liberal one, who was appointed by the previous most corrupt president in the country, somehow got confirmed to the bench, okay? I want to read to you what should be basically the first class that you have in law school, okay? What the First Amendment says. Please indulge me and listen to it verbatim. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people to peaceably assemble, or to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Please, Madam Judge, please tell me where in the First Amendment, the very first one, that it says there's conditions on it. I seem to read this as Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of or abridging the freedom of speech, period. Okay? That is it. He can say whatever the hell he damn wants. He can scream fire in a movie theater if he wants to. It's stupid, but he can do it. Period. Are you trying to make law? Are you an activist judge? Are you corrupt? Yeah, I pretty much figured that one's, all those are 100% true. Okay. There's a big reason why Trump has come out, why Trump's attorneys have come out and said they can't get a fair trial with this judge or in the district court in Washington, D.C. I mean, mind you this, D.C. is 90% liberal, okay? I mean, overwhelmingly votes for idiot libtards, okay? They don't think in Washington. Not on the streets, not in the White House, not in the halls of Congress. But this judge just attacked the First Amendment, saying in court that there are conditions on freedom of speech. No, there are not. There are no conditions on freedom of speech. The guy in Utah the other day who the FBI went in on a pre-dawn raid and murdered, okay, he was entitled to say whatever he wanted. Unless he acted upon it, that is totally legal, according to the law of the United States. Apparently, this judge has no freaking clue what the laws are that she is presiding over a case that is being litigated. That should scare the hell out of people. If you can't say whatever you want to say, if I can't say Joe Biden is the most inept, corrupt president in the history of the United States, if I'm to expect the FBI to come knocking on my door because I said that, we've lost it. We fought a war 250 years ago to get out from under people that think like this. In Great Britain, they still don't have free speech. Mind you this, Great Britain doesn't have citizens. They have subjects. Last time I checked, I'm not a subject to anybody. I don't answer to Joe Biden. I don't answer to Nancy Pelosi. I don't answer to Mitch McConnell. And I sure as shit don't answer to Tanya Chutkan, some Jamaican-born diversity-hired judge who doesn't even know the freaking laws of the country and is presiding over a hearing of an American president who was sworn to uphold the law of the United States and did a damn good job of it, and now has to sit in judgment by an idiot who doesn't even know what was taught on day one of law school. Pinball out.